bank robberies have the potential to make criminals millions of dollars. But due to the risk, most don't dare try. So what does it look like when bank robbers get caught red-handed?
Hey, that's him. That's the one I saw running.
Today we cover exclusive body cam footage of exactly that. On the 15th of November, a 16-year-old boy entered a bank in Lyndhurst, Ohio, claiming he had a bomb. The terrified bank staff handed over a large amount of cash to the teen before he ran back out of the bank and got into the passenger side of a stolen Jeep. Minutes later, an officer who was allegedly completely unaware of the robbery saw the Jeep run a red light a couple miles from the bank and gave pursuit. The cop called off the chase just 20 seconds in due to the Jeep's reckless driving, but this seemingly changed nothing, as the Jeep plowed right into another car on South Green Road. The driver fled on foot, but the 16-year-old was unable to leave the vehicle and was immediately taken to a hospital to be treated for his injuries. Now all that was left to find was the driver, who was presumed to be the ringleader, and they wouldn't have to look far.
Right here, right here, right here.
Hands! He's in here! Right there! Hands! Let me see him!
Get your hands up. Hands up.
Show me your hands!
In a dumpster.
Fight now! Alright, don't let him get bit! Don't let him bite! You're gonna get bit! Get down on the ground! 4300, one in custody. We have that mail.
Hey, that's him. That's the one I saw running. That's the one I saw running. Hi, it's Roman Patterson. I'm the reason you got caught.
Boy!
Get
What
up.
the fuck was that?
Get up and shut your mouth. You have the right to remain silent.
With the help of a police canine unit, the man was found hiding in a dumpster close to the crash site, and the cops were easily able to identify him as the man who fled the vehicle.
Please, just stop talking for a second. Just don't say anything. I will. But you're the guy I saw running, dude.
You saw me?
Yeah, I saw you running too. And you're on my car camera. Buddy.
Look, I got a question.
And you're on my car
You
camera.
know, why I arrested y'all?
Right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
We already know.
I didn't know. Can I tell you what happened? What just happened to me?
You try it.
Despite almost definitely being the guy they're looking for, the cop still tells the suspect to stay quiet so as not to incriminate himself any further. He reads him his Miranda rights and tells him he'll have a chance to talk later, most likely with an attorney present. But this next genius robber probably won't even have that chance after being caught
Interesting.
red-handed and sent straight to the can. That guy made it extremely easy for the cops, but the next robbers had absolutely no intention of helping them out whatsoever, initiating a massive police chase after stealing thousands of dollars from a nearby bank. A man noticed two people running into a bank in masks and hoodies, and immediately dialed 911 to report the activity. Unfortunately for the robbers, though, the man was an off-duty officer, and he was willing to get directly involved and help bring them down.
911, where is your emergency?
I'll go back a minute.
I think those guys are hitting the Dollar Bank right now. Yep.
Okay, you think there's a bank robbery occurring at 7500 Chippewa? Okay, bank robbery, 7500 Chippewa. Okay, got it.
Camry.
Okay, black Toyota Camry. Okay.
We're pulling on the Chippewa. It's going towards Wrongful Road.
Pulling onto Chippewa, going onto Brocksville Road.
Taking a
Okay.
left. He's going around traffic. He's going around traffic. He's going to make a... He's going straight.
He's going around traffic. He's going straight to the highway. Just straight.
Camry, no plate.
No plate.
The off-duty officer gives a detailed description of the suspects and vehicle, and gives the dispatcher enough information for 2 patrol units to station themselves where they think the Camry is heading. And luckily enough, less than 2 minutes later, they spotted it.
Okay, they're all coming. Still approaching Walling. Okay, approaching Walling. Is he speeding up?
No plate. Westbound. 40 westbound.
Oh, that for 10K.
I'll be in pursuit. Going eastbound. Traffic heavy. We're going to be approaching the bridge. Speed 90. Traffic heavy. 58. You copy this? We're going to be approaching the bridge here in a second.
As soon as the patrol vehicles make visual contact, the dispatcher moves out of the way and lets the pursuing cops take over the communication. Their job is to give live updates on the vehicle's location and any possible safety hazards to them or the public. When traffic is heavy like this, the cops have to be extra careful and decide whether or not to even keep chasing in the first place.
Well, it's not about being
These
rich
cops
or
aren't giving up
Bro, it's not about being rich or not. It's just the fact that the bank only is holding 10K. That's insane.
anytime soon.
80, traffic heavy on the bridge, trying to make it through cars here. He's in the speed lane. We're in the middle of the bridge, crossing over into Valley View. I don't know if he's going to be getting off of transportation or not.
Is it only because it's a fucking bank? We expect at least a little bit more than 10K. What is wrong with you? Well, I'm stupid. You're dumb.
Off at transportation, speed 90, slowing. Coming up to the transportation.
A random civilian vehicle almost causes the robbers to spin out and crash, but they manage to regain control and head off the freeway. Their speed may have slowed, but now they're in a more residential area, which is just as dangerous, especially as they start to make risky and unsafe maneuvers.
North on transportation, speed 40. Right on them. Let me know if you want me to do anything else. We'll pursue. We're getting back on the highway going westbound. Copy, you good to pursue. Copy, I'm on them. Speed 38, getting back westbound.
Back on the highway, the Camry is hitting over 100 miles an hour while weaving through heavy traffic, and it stays like this for another 4 minutes. The cops have set up a roadblock ahead in hopes that they can stop the robbers in their tracks, but somehow they left an off-ramp free for them to slip away on.
Get espresso.
They're getting off at the fleet exit. Speed 50.
Come on, bro.
This once again forces the Camry into a residential area where it's free to make increasingly dangerous moves.
We're going to be coming up to East 55th and Broadway. They just struck a vehicle. They're still going. They struck a Dodge truck, Broadway and East 49. We're going to be going northbound.
That's a super dangerous pursuit, then.
Coming up to Finn, still northbound Broadway.
I mean, I get it, like,
Right on them. Shooting out 490 west, speed 60.
it's a bank robbery, but still.
The robbers head back onto the highway for the last time before once again taking an off-ramp into a residential area. But it seems all this high-octane driving has gotten the better of them, and they end up making their worst decision yet.
Exiting Lorraine.
Why?
Exiting onto
Why?
They just hit a vehicle, they're bailing. One male bailed.
What?
One male bailed. He hit my car. Southern Garfield, yeah, he's got to pursue on his own. My vehicle is dysfunctional at this point. They struck a vehicle, West 85th and Lorraine. I'm out on foot.
Cuffs. I got cuffs. We got one in custody. 89th and Lorraine. I think I broke my finger. You guys good? Both good? Good job. Did the airbag good? Fuck yeah.
In case you missed it, one of the robbers actually exited the vehicle thinking it was time to bail, but he suddenly had second thoughts and got back in, losing them distance from the cops. Then, as they sped out across an intersection, a civilian vehicle rammed directly into the side of them, spinning both cars out and leaving the robbers to be easily detained. This next arrest was just as easy too, but it was what happened after that left the cops in shock.
Oh, we're changing before.
Somebody take my glasses off my face. Take your glasses off. I got you.
Who the is obviously
Spoiler alert. Yeah, look, everybody skipped it. It's the wrong guy. It's not
Very frustrating for the man. He's been approached by armed officers and detained while just trying to do his daily business. Realistically, nobody here is at fault. It's just a huge misunderstanding. One that likely wouldn't have been made if the cops knew who the man was. They later found out it's Ryan Coogler, the director of the billion-dollar movie Black Panther.
But who cares though? Like, sometimes nobody wants to go and say, "Yo, bruh, you know who the fuck I is, bruh? You know who I am? I'm that guy." Nobody wants to fucking do that shit, man.
It was a little harder to explain away than Ryan's, though, as it started with two men storming the bank with handguns and ordering everybody on the floor. The men then took a large amount of cash and fled to a gas station where they jumped in a brown van and sped away. The officers saw the van heading west on the freeway and stopped the vehicle, but they clearly didn't have plans to stick around for long.
I'm not saying he's what he did. I'm just saying, like, not the police's fault for not knowing who he is.
The thing about vans, though, is that they're not well known for their prowess in high-speed chases, and in less than 30 seconds, one of the pursuing vehicles manages to get in front to box it in.
A fucking van, dude?
With one vehicle in front and one behind, they call in two other nearby units to help bring the van to a stop by fully boxing it in and slowly reducing their speed.
Why couldn't they just fucking... Okay, well that's not very effective.
But the van somehow manages to break free and continues to head down the freeway tailed by 4 police cars. But the plan hasn't changed, and the cops attempt to set up the maneuver for a second time.
Well, if he stays on this speed, couldn't he just like plow them?
But unfortunately for the cops, vans are much heavier than the average patrol vehicle and are able to ram into the side of the cop cars and sustain minimal damage. But now their vehicles are damaged and the van has proved itself to be too much of a danger for a busy public road. There's only one thing left to do.
I mean, just pit that motherfucker, dude. That vehicle center of gravity fucking sucks. Oh, no. Oh shit, Jesus!
The suspect vaults over to the other side of the interstate, but is taken down by a taser shortly after making it across the road. Miraculously, nobody was hurt during the chase, and the suspects were both taken into custody.
That is scary, dude. I mean, I've seen the video of the guy that gets tased and ran over. That's just fucking... Dude, that's just wild. Wilderness. You ever seen the video before? Dude gets tased in the middle of the road and gets ran over? Jesus, man. That is crazy.